fine, Mohammed. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, yeah. By
I'm
the way,
so happy.
yes, by the way, my son, when he insisted
Hello.
to
Hi.
attend,
Hello. How are you? What is his name?
we are, yes, Yasin.
Yasin. Hi, Yasin.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
so happy to
fine.
see you today.
Yes, we all happy to see you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
thank you.
Do I start by sharing my PowerPoint?
Yes,
Sure.
okay, would you please?
Yes. So can you see my slides, Mohammed?
Yes.
Yeah. Do I start straight away or are we going to wait for people to log in?
No, it's okay. We have just now 72 attendees, so just go on.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Let me open the chat box so I can see. Yes. Thank you so much all for attending. Can you hear me and see me well? Yeah, and everything's fine. Yes, Mohammed?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So in the chat box, could you please write your answer for this question? Hi, Sarah, how are you? Is teaching grammar online different than face-to-face classes? What do you think? If you think it's different, write in the chat box. Yes, no, it's not different. Yeah, okay, so it's the same. You will follow the same stages that you follow in your face-to-face classes. Okay, so here, this is the stages of the grammar lesson, the PPP lesson. We start with a lead-in, and the lead-in should take from 3 to 5 minutes, okay? And what is the aim of the lead-in? The aim is to introduce the topic. So I could start with a question, with a picture, with a video, whatever. The most important thing that I don't exceed the 5 minutes, okay? And then I move to the presentation stage. How do I explain grammar? Actually, I convey the meaning in context, okay? And then I elicit the target language and drill and ask about and elicit the form as well. So the stages is in the presentation stage, these are the steps. We elicit, we concept check, we drill, and then we write the sentence on the board, and then we ask the students, what is the grammar name of this of the sentence, okay? So what do I mean by CCQs is concept checking questions, and we will go into details what is CCQs and how do we form them and everything. And then we drill the sentence for intonation and stress. And then I write the sentence on the board and ask them, what is the grammar name? What is the second stage is practice, which is control practice. I provide my learners with an exercise where they can complete, match, fill in the gaps, and so on. And then we have the production stage where the learners speak about the topic or write about the topic. And then we give them feedback, content and language feedback. And then we go to the error correction, where we could write some sentences are on the board from their mistakes, of course. Maybe 3 of them are incorrect and 2 are correct, and ask them, what do you think? Maybe work in pairs and tell me which is correct and which is incorrect, and then I give them the correct answer. Okay, so this is, here I want to explain, for example, the present perfect. So this is how I will start my lesson. I will start it by asking the students to discuss together, talk together about something they have lost recently. And here I'm trying to explain the present perfect, okay? And after I elicit the answers, I move to the presentation stage. I want to convey the meaning of present perfect without including the target language, which is the present perfect, in my explanation, okay? So what I would do is I would tell them, can you see the guy here in the picture? So could you write in the chat box? What do you think? What's the problem of this guy? Can you write in the chat box? Please postpone all your questions till the end, and I will answer you all. Yes, very good. So this is what I do, as Riham said. I elicit from the students the target language. I tell them this guy, he can't travel because he cannot find his passport. And I elicit, yes, as Mariam and as Riham have just said now, I elicit the sentence, which is, he has lost his passport. Okay? The next step is what? Can you tell me in the chat box? Can you write in the chat box what is the next step after we elicit? Yeah, so we elicited, he has just, yeah. The next step is we ask concept checking questions, which is the CCQs. How do I prepare my CCQs? I change the definition of the target item into yes or no question. So this is, for example, the definition of the word, the present perfect that I want to explain. So it is used to talk about the present result of an action completed at unspecified time in the past. So what I will do now is change this into yes or no questions by asking the learners, did this happen in the past? And then I wait for their answer. Yes. Do we know when it happened? No. Is there a result in the present? Yes. Does he have his passport now? No. So this is the second stage, which is the CCQs. And then the third stage, I will write this sentence on the board. Sorry, I will drill first. So he has lost his passport, to make sure they got the intonation and the stress. And then I write this sentence on the board and start eliciting the grammar item of each of them. I don't tell them that this is a subject, this is, no. I elicit. So I tell them what's he, if they don't know, especially if you're teaching lower levels, then give them choices. Is this a subject or a noun, and so on. And then we elicit the form at the end. So these are the stages of the presentation stage. Okay, what are the rules to design concept checking questions? Okay. First, you will turn the statements into question, as I told you, but take care, you have to use simple language, because sometimes you use complicated language and students, like, they don't get what you really want. So we don't use concept checking questions to clarify the meaning. We use concept checking questions to check students' understanding. Okay? So what if the students give you an incorrect answer? In this case, it means that you need to clarify again. So you go back to the clarification stage and give them more examples until they get what you mean by this point. Why do we use them? As I said, we use concept checking questions to check students' understanding. Okay, let us take another example. You can give them a very short passage and ask them to read it, and then elicit, ask them some questions and elicit the answers from them. Like here, for example, I want to present the present simple, so I would be asking, what does Ahmed has for breakfast? Or at what time does he takes his shower? Okay, so they would, in this case, give me some sentences like, he takes a shower at 7, he has breakfast at 6 o'clock, and so on, or he has bread and jam for breakfast. So they are just giving me, they are using the present simple tense, okay? And this is how I elicit the first stage. And then I move to the second stage, which is the concept checking. Is this happening in the past, present, or future? Okay, if they told you past, then they didn't get what you mean. So in this case, you need to go back. Okay, is this happening now or every day? Of course, it happens every day. Okay, so these are our CCQs. Any questions so far before I move to the hands-on activities? Okay, Mohammed, do we answer the questions now or at the end when I finish the hands-on?
So it's up to you, doctor. If you want to answer them now, it's okay. If you want to send it at the end of the session, it's okay. It's up to you.
Okay, so I will move into the hands-on because I have a lot, and let's see at the end we can answer all the question. Okay, this activity is called draw a star. So I will draw a star and write maybe 5 or 6 words into this star. Like for example, blue, Mohammed, the second, 1975, Greece. And students, they have to guess what are these words. And in this case, they will ask me questions. So I will elicit from them. So when I say the word blue, for example, what do you think it means to me? Can you write in the chat box? Or when I say Mohammed.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Mohammed, the word here.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? So students would ask, who's Mohammed? Okay. They will keep on asking me questions. So I, at the end, will answer what is Greece? What is 1975? Did you get the idea? So here it's a game. So where they could form questions. Okay, so this is the first one. The second one, you could ask them, you want them to practice, for example, the present continuous. So could you all look from the window and tell me what's happening out of your window now? Give me a sentence in the chat box. Yes, Hind, yes, very good. When is your birthday? Yeah, or when is his birthday? Very good. Mariam, yes. Who they are walking? Who? Yeah, cars are passing by. Yes, true. The birds are singing. People are walking. Cats are eating. Yes. So it is really motivating and engaging. So they will all look out of the window and give you some sentences. Okay, this activity, the next one is, I want them to practice the language for giving advice and model verbs. So this is fun. This is a fun activity. So I will tell them, give me anti-instructions. So how not to do something. So when you have a technical problem, you should not ask for help. You must panic. Try throwing the tech against the wall. So could you give me in the chat box some anti-instructions? Some anti-instructions? Okay, again, because I think Rasha is asking clarify. Okay, here, Rasha, I want them to practice the language for giving advice. So to make it more fun, I will ask them, instead of giving me instructions, I will tell them, give me anti-instructions, like these ones. I gave you some examples here. When you have a technical problem, so you should not ask for help. You must panic. Try throwing the tech against the wall. Okay, so all of them are anti-instructions. So can you come up with some? Okay. These are instructions. What about anti, to make it more fun? Okay, the ones that you're writing is instructions. The one I'm talking about is anti-instructions. Jump from the window. Yes, I love this one. Yeah, you should shout when you speak. Yes, lovely, Eman. Very good. Anti-Shayma means the opposite. It means the opposite. So instead of telling you, for example, I should be saying, you should ask for help. So I'm saying the opposite. You shouldn't ask for help. Try throwing the tech against the wall. All these are anti, okay? Just to make it more fun. Touch the wires. Yes, Walid. Scream all time. I love this one, Osama. Shout and scream. Yes. Give up. Yes. So did you get the idea of the activity? Yes. Very good. Yeah, you mustn't be quiet, shout, make noise. Very good. Excellent. Okay, now I will pick an object that you know nothing about, and I will give you some sentences in the past, and you have to guess which object is this. Like, for example, this activity is to practice the past simple tense, but it is fun as well. Okay, I will tell you that this object wrote a love letter, drew a picture, ran out of ink, and ended up in the bin. So what do you think I'm talking about? Pen, Eman, yes, very good. So, and then you give them the chance to think of an object. You can put them in breakout rooms, agree on the sentences that they are going to write together, and then they discuss it together, and then they try to discover each other's object. So would anyone like to try, like write something about an object, and we will all try to figure about what you are talking about. Okay, don't say it's a pizza. No, don't say it. You have to just give us sentences in the past simple tense, and we have to guess what are you talking about. Okay, did you get it? It is sugary. Yes, yeah, very good, Amani. But what else? Can you give us more example? I fly in the sky and I have passengers. So what's this? Yeah, could anyone guess? Muhammad wrote, I fly in the sky and I have passengers. Playing? Riham, yeah, but I need sentences, guys, because in this activity, they are supposed to be giving you sentences in the past simple tense. Ate so much, gained weight, started a diet. Okay, so what is this object, Mariam? Alien or what? Yeah, but take care, Mariam. Your students have to give you full sentence in the past. Okay, can you answer each other's? Do you have a clue? Okay, so did you all get the idea? Why past? No, you could use any tense, but this example, Amani, is for the past tense. Muhammad Faiz, yours was difficult. I didn't know your object. So what was it? I'm so curious to know. Listen, Hanan is saying it's something that gave nice smell, grow slowly, lovers picked me, decorated the vase. Yeah, flowers, Hanan. Yeah, very good. Yes, okay. Okay, very good. So you got the idea. You could use any tense, by the way. Here I'm just practicing the past simple tense, but you could use any of the tenses. Here you can bring a photo and ask them, where is this photo? And try to elicit, must be, it could be, it can't be, it isn't, and so on. Okay, I love this question activity. It is to practice questions, but you have to tell your learners, you have to end your conversation with a question. So you will put them in breakout rooms, and they have to prepare a dialogue and end up their answers with a question. Let me give you an example. Hello, Ali, how are you? So Mona says, what did you say? Because she has to end her sentence with a question. Ali said, how are you? Mona said, I'm okay. What about you? Ali, pretty good. But Ali cannot stop here. Ali has to add something to it. So where are you going? Mona, that's my secret. Why do you want to know? Okay. So Mona cannot as well end her sentence, the sentence with a word or with a sentence. It has to be a question. Ali, I am noisy. Can I come with you? Okay, so let's try to do this together in the chat box. Who could start with a question, and then you have to end it up with a question as well. Who would like to start? Okay, what is your name? Yeah, wait, I want you to answer each other. So Muhammad said, what's your name? Who could answer? Answer Muhammad, please. Answer and then finish your sentence with a question. Yeah, Wala is saying, are you okay? What do you mean with okay? Yes. Do you want to know my name? What about you? What is yours? Yes. Did you join from a laptop or a mobile? Who could answer Maryam? Okay, mobile, yes, but Rasha, after you say a mobile, you have to end with your part with a question. You cannot say mobile and stop. You have to add a question at the end. Yeah, okay. So did you all get the idea? Mobile, why are you asking? Yes, very good. Yes, very good. So this is the idea of the activity. Instead of asking them just to write a dialogue, a normal one, it would be much fun if you ask them to finish it up with a question. Okay, the next is, now I will play a video. I will mute the sound of the ad and you have to give me sentences using the present continuous, okay? What is this guy doing? Of the activity, you can bring an ad and ask them to describe, okay? Give you some sentences, okay? Yes, he's trying to make us laugh, whatever. Pick whatever ad you prefer and use it with your learners. Okay, the other, the next idea is about showing them an ad or a scene of a movie and mute the sound and ask them to write what's happening or what is the character saying. If you choose a movie part for a scene from a movie, for example, they have to predict what the characters are saying. They either write it down or like say their sentences. So, for example, I will play this. I have to mute it. So, give me some sentences. What do you think they are saying here? Yes, he's waiting for the bus. Salah, okay. Yeah, he's waiting for his beloved ones. Very good, Wale. Yes, he's waiting for his driver. He's running. And what do you think they are saying here about his daughters? His daughter, about Mohammed Salah's daughter. He's taking a walk and so on. Of course, because this is an ad, you would just give me sentences. But if it's a scene from a movie, you will have like characters and they are saying like something to each other and they have to guess what the characters are telling each other. And then at the end, you play the scene with the sound and they compare before and after. So they have to compare between their guesses and prediction between their prediction and between the video or the scene. Okay. Okay, this is my favorite. This activity I like so much as well, which is called, you ask them as well in the production stage to prepare a dialogue, but tell them, when you put them in the breakout rooms, tell them that you have to follow the alphabetical order. So when you prepare the questions, follow the alphabetical orders. Who can do this in the chat box? Someone start with the first question. Yes, thank you, Mohammed. Okay, who could start with the first question? And you have, and yes, Radwa, it is recorded. Are you okay? So Wale said, are you okay? I need someone to answer Wale. And the first letter should be a B. It doesn't have to end bored. Very good. Eman Ismail said bored. Okay. After bored, I need someone to start a sentence with a C. Yeah, bored, beautiful. Okay. A C, start cool. Yeah, but it has to make sense. We don't say cool and that's it. Like here, for example, how are you? Bad, really bad. Come on, it can't be. Okay, that bad. Do you think I'm joking? You understand? So it has to make sense. We don't just like write words. It has to be like questions. Yeah, call me later. Exactly, you do so. Everything is okay. Easy, man. Yes, I'm joking. Very good. Okay, so this is the idea of this activity. It adds fun and they will be more engaged than like asking them to prepare an activity, a normal dialogue. Okay, here I want my learners to use the past simple and the past continuous, and I would just give them these words, and I will tell them this is a true story. This is something that happened to me yesterday. Okay, so can you come up with a story using the past simple and continuous? Give me a story and use these words. So what do you think happened to me yesterday? Can you give me some sentences? Or here they have to write a paragraph actually. No slides are seen. Muhammad, someone is saying no slides are seen. Can't you see my
No,
slide?
we can't see
Sorry?
them.
Yes, the slides are clear, yes.
Yeah, they are clear. I think there is something from your side. Okay. Okay, give me a paragraph because it's a story. I don't want you to give me some separate sentences. Try to think what happened to me yesterday. And use the past simple and continuous. And you have to use these words, by the way. Okay, I saw beautiful. Yeah, remember, Asma, it's about me. It's about your teacher. So here I am personalizing, okay? Okay. By the way, it's really fun because they have to like guess what happened and use these words in their paragraph. I was drawing some flowers, and Rehab, what do you think happened? Yesterday, I bought some flowers. I watched a cat while having a shower. When I went back to my house, yes, very good, Asma. And then what happened? I saw some flowers. A cat was sleeping. By the way, there is a cat. Wale, by the way, there is a cat in the real story. Yes, and it has something to do with the shower as well. You're so close, Wale. Yes, Rabah, Rihab. Yeah, the cat. Yeah, by the way, Ines, all of you, your sentences are so close to the real story. The weather was very cold, and I said, yes, Muhammad. Walid, yesterday was walking in the garden when I saw a beautiful flower and a cat trying to pick it. Yeah. Okay. I know that because we don't have time, you're just giving me sentences, but what you're supposed to tell your learners is give me a story. Okay? So this is the story I have. It was my birthday, and at 8 o'clock, I started getting ready for my birthday party. I had already laid the table and put out all the food and drinks. Then I got into the bathtub and relaxed. I was singing happily with the phone. When the phone rang, I stepped out of the tub quickly to run to the phone. But unfortunately, I slipped on a water puddle and fell down. Ouch, that hurt. I got up and picked up the phone, but by the time I had picked it up, it was dead. I was going back to the bathroom when the doorbell rang, and so on. The story is really fun and engaging. And let me go to the chat box just a minute to see what. Yeah, fun activities. Yeah, thank you so much. So this is all these activities you can do online. Okay, this is another activity called a memory activity where you show your learners a photo, but only for seconds. So I will do this with you now. I will change the screen and you have to tell me what happened. Can you write down what's happening in the photo? So can you give me some sentences for the memory activity? I changed the slide so you could not see what's happening. I'll go back quickly for seconds. There is a dog, okay. The man was walking, okay. Give me more information. I'm walking with the dog. Are you? So Hind, are you in the picture?
Okay.
Some people are reading. She is trying to repair a toy. Very good. The boy was eating ice cream. Yes, very good. Okay, and then you could prepare some sentences and ask them whether these sentences are true or false. The cat is walking next to the small boy. Is this correct or incorrect from what you remember? No? Okay. The police, by the way, I ask my learners to do this, to stand up when answering these questions and ask them to jump to the right if the sentence is correct and jump to the left if the sentence is incorrect, okay? So they are like doing some movement. So yes, you can do this online. So instead of asking them number one is correct or incorrect, ask them to jump. So if the sentence is correct, jump to the right. If it's incorrect, jump to the left. Okay? Yes, very good. Did you all get the idea? Okay. This is a puzzle maker. This is a website called puzzlemaker.discoveryeducation.com. And this is really a very good website where your learners could prepare puzzles and share them together in the breakout rooms and try to solve them. Also, there is, I love this idea as well, which is called comic strip, where you bring like some comic strip from the internet, and there are plenty. If you could just write comic strip, you will find plenty. And they have to prepare conversations between the characters as a comic strip. And there is a website as well that they could pick the characters, pick their scenes and everything, and they could write their comic strip. Yeah, of course, you will need the links to these websites or these tools. You could send me an email and I could send them all to you. Okay, this activity is called the past, the present, the future. So tell them I will give you a word about myself and you have to guess, did this thing happen to me in the past, present, or future? Like, for example, 2 children. So someone said you were one of 2 children in the past. You have 2 children now for the present. Or you would like to have 2 children in the future. Okay, do you understand? So would you kindly write something in the chat box? Yes, Mohammed, jump in front of the camera. And by the way, I do it with my university students, not only with young learners, and it's really funny. Rasha, unfortunately, I don't have the links now here, but I could, if you could like send me an email later, I will send it straight away. Don't worry, I always answer people and send everything. What do you mean, will you illustrate the last screen? Okay, a new car. Farida wrote a new car. So what do you think? Can you guess? Can you guess, is this something that she wishes for? Or this is something that happened in the past? Or something will happen in the future? Yeah, but don't tell her only Mona in the future. Like, give her an example. Like here, 2 children. You would like to have 2 children in the future. So, because it's very important that they form a sentence using the tense, okay? So instead of asking them, write some sentences, make it fun, and put them in breakout rooms, and they have to guess and predict, and then we will say the correct answers at the end. Okay. This is the last activity. I think I want you all, here I want to use, for example, practice the past simple. So I asked my learners to think of something that happened to you in the past. If these are like happy moments, draw lines up. If they are sad moments, draw lines down. And just, this is the first step. So just tell them draw. So on a piece of paper, could you do this, please? Draw like some lines up and down. And then yes, you will just draw like something. I remembered a happy thing that happened to me last year in March. So I will draw a line up. And then I remember something really bad happened to me in April. So I will draw a line down, and so on and so forth. And then I put the students in the breakout rooms, and they talk to each other about their happy and sad moments using the past tense. And so this is so much very engaging, very nice activity that you can use online. I have plenty of digital tools to use for grammar, and you can use online all these tools. So as I told you, you can send me an email. If you want free videos, you could subscribe to TEFL and CELTA Guide. And this is my email. And this is TEFL workshop courses. You could send me here or through my email, and I will send you all the links. Mohammed, I finished exactly on time. So let's have like, we have 3-5 minutes, I think.
We have less than 2 minutes, unfortunately.
Okay, could you ask your questions, please? Which picture? This one. Which picture do you want me to see? This one. I don't know whether, is there a certificate, Mohammed? Someone is asking.
Yes,
is there a
yes, there's a
yes, there is, Rihan. The blue links, yes. Thank you. When is the next session, Mohammed? Someone is asking. Yeah, very good. Yeah, this is a very good idea. Mohammed, can I go to the links here? Can you copy them?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. And this one, Mohammed, too, can you copy it? Oh. How to receive the recorded session? I think it will be on Relo website.
Yes, it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, and we are going to share it as soon as possible, inshallah.
Yeah, thank you, Ines. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shayma. I hope you found it beneficial. And I would love to know whether, how can we get the certificate? Yeah, this is Mohammed.
Okay, thank you all, because we are running out of time, and thank you very much.